Welcome back to another video. Today we will learn about custom post types and taxonomies and how we can register custom post types and taxonomies in WordPress. Custom post types in WordPress are nothing but content types that you can add to your site to display different pieces of information on the site. As you can see on the WordPress admin screen, there are default post types such as posts, pages, and media. These are the post type that are available by default and are provided by WordPress on a fresh installation. In WordPress, post types are used to organize and manage different types of content. For instance, in a news website, the post type is typically used to display articles. Authors can add content such as text, images, or videos, which are then shown to the users as news articles. On the other hand, the pages post type represents static content. For example, pages like the home page, about us, or careers on a news website fall under the page content type. These are typically used for content that doesn't change frequently. Then we have the media content type, which is specifically designed to store and manage the information related to media files and their associated metadata. When you upload attachments such as images or videos to WordPress, they are stored under the attachment post type. This system allows WordPress to handle and organize various media assets effectively. In WordPress, we can register our custom post types, which can serve as a content type for our website and as per our use case. As you can see, I have registered a custom post type called movies. Let's see how you can register this post type via a plugin or theme. The official developer handbook provided by WordPress has information on how we can register our custom post type and what are the best practices for creating a custom post type. So you can use the register post type function to register a custom post type. They have also provided the naming best practices which we can follow. Let's go through them one by one. Officially, it is recommended to create a custom post type in a plugin that is related to the theme. Say, I create a movie library plugin and I'm also creating a new theme to represent or display my movies post in the front end. If you create a custom post type and register it within a theme, the functionality of that CPT is tied to the theme. This means that if you switch to another theme, the code responsible for registering the CPT will no longer execute, causing the CPT to disappear from the admin screen. While the data related to CPT remains in the database, it becomes inaccessible in WordPress admin until you switch back to the original theme where the CPT was registered. In contrast, plugins are independent of the themes being used. For example, if I go to the theme and activate some other theme that I have on site, the plugins will be unchanged and they will remain activated. WordPress allows you to activate multiple plugins simultaneously, whereas only one theme can be active at a time. By registering a CPT through a plugin, you ensure that the functionality persists even if you change themes. This approach maintains consistent access to your CPT in the admin interface, regardless of the active theme. For this reason, it is highly recommended to create and register custom post types or custom taxonomy into the plugin rather than a theme. Now let's see some of the best practices available. So for registering the post type, we have to call the register underscore post underscore type function, which should be called before the admin underscore init hook and after the after setup theme hook. The best hook that WordPress recommends is to use the init action hook. It is executed when WordPress has been loaded, which means all plugins and activated themes are loaded. There are some best practices as well. Your custom post type identifier or slug should not exceed 20 characters while creating a CPT because in the database table, post type columns have that limitation for varchar. then you should not use WP underscore as an identifier to ensure forward compatibility. To avoid conflicts, avoid using overly generic names when creating custom post types. For instance, if you are building a ticketing system or an event plugin, generic names like ticket, product, or event can clash with similar post types in other plugins. Such naming collisions make it challenging to distinguish between post types, potentially causing functionality issues. Instead, adopt a unique naming convention, such as using a prefix or namespace specific to your plugin or team. Example could include my plugin underscore ticket or custom plugin underscore event. This ensures your custom post types remain distinct and prevents conflicts with other plugins. Since duplicate post type identifiers can't be resolved without disabling one of the conflicting types, careful naming is very crucial to maintaining seamless compatibility across different plugins. These are the naming best practices we have to follow while registering the custom post types. We would be going through the codebase as well and understand the different kind of argument that can be passed to the function correctly so that it can register a CPT for us on the site. See you in the next video. Jai WordPress.